I had always trusted my wife, Laura, and I knew she loved her job. But her work parties always made me uneasy. Not because of her, she was loyal, committed, and thoughtful, but because of some of the people she worked with. And tonight, my instincts proved right. We arrived at the annual company party, a grand event held at a downtown hotel. The room buzzed with laughter, music, and chatter. Colleagues mingled, drinks flowed, and I tried to blend in as best as I could. I wasn't someone who enjoyed these things, but I wanted to support Laura. That's when I noticed him, Eric. Laura's colleague, known around the office for his arrogance and constant need to assert dominance. The kind of man who made others feel small so he could feel big. He spotted me across the room, and his smirk told me he had already sized me up. Throughout the evening, Eric made subtle jabs, comments about my job, my attire, and even my sense of humor. He laughed too loudly at his own jokes, trying to draw attention while casting me as the outsider. Laura seemed oblivious at first, talking to other colleagues, laughing politely. But I could see the tension building. Then came the moment I knew he wanted, the public humiliation. During a toast, Eric raised his glass, glaring at me. "It's great to see everyone here tonight," he said, his tone dripping with false warmth. "And of course, we can't forget the husband of our lovely Laura. Nice of you to finally show up. I hear you're more comfortable hiding behind spreadsheets than facing a real crowd." A hush fell over the room. I felt my face heat up, a mix of embarrassment and anger. Murmurs rippled through the attendees. Eric leaned in closer, clearly enjoying the discomfort he had created. But here's the mistake he made. He underestimated me. I stood slowly, keeping my tone calm but firm. "Thank you, Eric," I said, loud enough for everyone to hear. "It's true, I enjoy my work. I also enjoy supporting my wife and celebrating her accomplishments tonight. And while you enjoy tearing people down to feel important, I prefer to lift others up." The room went quiet. Eric's smirk faltered. I could see the uncertainty in his eyes. I continued, "And speaking of accomplishments, it might interest everyone here to know that I managed the project your department struggled with for months, single-handedly, while also mentoring some of your team members. So while you try to make jokes at someone else's expense, perhaps you should focus on learning how to succeed without belittling those around you." By now, the crowd was paying full attention. I noticed Laura's eyes widen with surprise, a mix of pride and shock. Eric's face had turned red, and he stammered, searching for a reply. There was none that came. I smiled, raising my glass. "To hard work, teamwork, and respect. May we all strive to be better, not just louder." Glasses clinked. Whispers filled the room, this time praising me, not him. Eric tried to recover, but the damage was done. The once cocky colleague now looked small, his ego crumbling in front of everyone. Laura walked over, her hand on my arm. "I can't believe you handled that so perfectly," she whispered, a proud smile on her face. I shrugged, trying to hide the satisfaction I felt. Sometimes, people just need to learn that respect matters more than bravado. The rest of the night went smoothly. Eric avoided me entirely, while colleagues came up to congratulate me, not just for what I had said, but for handling the situation with composure. Laura stayed by my side, holding my hand, a silent thank you in her eyes. Driving home later, I realized something important. Life will throw people at you who try to humiliate, intimidate, or provoke. But it's not about winning by anger or aggression. It's about standing firm, showing integrity, and letting your actions speak louder than their words. And tonight, Eric learned the hard way that he had picked the wrong guy to mess with.